Episode 3 opens with Cooper Howard. He is shooting for a film in a film set. Cooper Howard is an actor. The director is explaining him his character in the movie. Then we see Howard's wife and his daughter. They are very happy. His wife presents him new costume. In next scene we see the Ghoul reach to Wilzig and sees his beheaded body. The Ghoul is coughing. Then he takes some kind of inhaler. He says to his companion, "Come on, let's find the rest of Wilzig," and moves forward. On the other hand, Lucy is heading towards Lee Moldever with Wilzig's head. She takes rest at a place and then she finds that something is placed behind Wilzig's ear. She places a tracker in Wilzig's nose for extra security. She is thinking about the boy in armor suit. Then we see Maximus is dragging his suit, which was ruined by the Ghoul. Maximus hung the suit and took out the impaired unit. He receives a radio call in the suit from his base. It was for Knight Titus. Maximus gets worried. Maximus receives the call and says, "We were attacked by Abomination, and my squire, he fell in battle. He died with honor." The man from base replied, "Copy that. We'll get you a replacement squire right away." Maximus says, No, I'm okay." The man says, "Don't worry, we got plenty of squires, and we are sending him right away." Maximus gets scared and breaks the transistor. After this, Maximus goes to the market to repair the damaged part of the suit and got it repaired. When he came back, he saw some thugs are messing with his suit. Maximus warns them to stay away from the armor. Hearing this, they all start fighting with Maximus. They beat Maximus. Maximus approaches to the suit and bursts one of the thug head by the armor. Seeing this, all the other goons run away. Then Maximus sees Brother of Steel aircraft. Maximus runs towards the aircraft. They deliver a man for their knight. Maximus sees that man, who was sent for Knight Titus, was his partner who used to bully him. Maximus runs to his suit to hide his identity. Because Titus was dead and Maximus lied to Brother of Steel, he puts on the suit before his partner arrives. The new squire arrives to his knight and introduces himself as Thaddeus. Maximus thinks to kill him, but Thaddeus says that he is honored to be in his charge. He vows to protect him. Maximus is pleased to hear his words and decides to keep him without revealing his true identity. Thaddeus says that he has also brought new orders from Elder Cleric. The cleric told that we are not only ones in search of this remnant from old worlds, and whoever gets the target will control the Wasteland. So we are to kill whomever stands in our way. In next scene we see Lucy. She reached to a city which is submerged in water. There she sees a baby deer. She tries to pat her, but suddenly a water monster appears and grabs the deer. Lucy runs to save her. The monster catches Lucy and tries to drag her into the water. Lucy shot the monster, but monster took Wilzig's head from her and went into the water. Lucy went after the monster, but the monster disappeared in the water. Lucy starts tracking Wilzig's head and prepares herself to go into the water. Then we see the Ghoul aimed his gun towards Lucy. Ghoul struck her and asked, "Where's the head?" Lucy tells him that she lost it. After seeing the monster dung, the Ghoul found out that a Gulper took it. In next scene we see Norman, Lucy's brother, and Chet are talking. Chet says they removed him from the post of gatekeeper because he opened the vault for Lucy. Now it was Norman's time to face the council. They scolded Norman and said that you and Chet put your sister in incredible danger by helping her out that vault door. You could have gotten us all killed. The raiders somehow managed to get in, but because of you, he could have entered the other vaults as well. They also say that your single bad decision could have risked not only Vault 32, but 33 and 31 as well. So they removed Norman from his current position and assigned him to deliver food to the surviving raiders who were kept in prison. There he observes the behavior of raiders very closely. On the other hand, we see Maximus arrive to the dead body of Wilzig with his new squire. Thaddeus says, "Do we have to carry the body?" Maximus says no. If they left the body, it must be worthless. His head is what's valuable. We need to find it. Maximus saw footprints there, and they started following them. In next scene, we see Ghoul tied Lucy, and he uses her as a bait to catch Gulper to retrieve Wilzig's head. Lucy says to him, "Please, sir, I need the head. It's the only way I can get my father back." But Ghoul says, "I don't care. Suddenly, the Gulper caught in Ghoul's trap. Lucy and Ghoul tried to kill him, but the Gulper managed to escape. In this mess, Ghoul's serum bottles gets broken by Lucy. Now Ghoul is very angry at her. He wants to shoot her, but Lucy says it was all your fault. You used me as bait. You are a very black-hearted person. Ghoul get irritated. He calms himself. He says to himself that those Gulper digest real slow, so there is enough time. The Ghoul tied a rope around Lucy's neck and started taking her with him. Lucy tells him that she need the head to get her dad back. But Ghoul doesn't stop. He takes Lucy with him. On the other hand, we see Thaddeus is filling water in Maximus' armor. Thaddeus asks him, "Sir, your former squire Maximus, how did he die?" Maximus asks, "You knew him?" Thaddeus replies, "Yes, sir. He was a good person. But me and the other guys used to be pretty hard on him. Like regularly beat the shit out of him. But it was all just fun. I feel bad for him. He must have been a good squire." Maximus felt bad to hear that too. And he says to Thaddeus, "Don't feel bad. It's the law of Wasteland. People dies. So let's go. We are losing daylight." In next scene we see vault dwellers called a meeting. The chairpersons makes a proposal in which they says, we should educate and rehabilitate the 16 prisoner and then integrate them into our vault society to make a better world. Everybody agrees by this proposal, but Norman didn't agree. He says why we are doing this. They are murderers and we are forgiving them. The councils tell him that they can't release them because they have intimate knowledge about vault security. So what you propose we do? Norman says we can do what they would have done to us. But the council says Norman has gone through very tough times, so he is just expressing his feeling. Then a man approaches and says that water chip is destroyed, and the vault has only enough water to keep our population alive for 2 months. And the meeting adjourned. Then we see a woman whose husband was killed by the raiders tells Norman that you said it right. On the other hand, while following Ghoul, Maximus and Thaddeus reached to Water City. There they encountered Gulper. While Maximus was ready to attack Gulper, Thaddeus fires at it, Gulper grabs Thaddeus. Then Maximus attacked Gulper and kills it. They find Wilzig's head from Gulper and scream with joy. In next scene we see Ghoul and Lucy. Lucy asks for water, but Ghoul doesn't care. He tells her to keep moving. Lucy asked him, "What happened to you? Was it radiation?" Ghoul replied, something like that. Then they saw a vault dweller's billboard in which says Vault Shelter. Ghoul shoots the billboard. It seems like Ghoul has enmity with vault dwellers. In last scene we see Days of Past where Cooper Howard is wearing vault dweller's suit. His wife is very happy of his costume. Howard meets manager who came on the behalf of Vault Tech. They came for advertisement. This meeting was arranged by Howard's wife. Howard asks them, "This suit is very tight. This thing really block radiation?" The manager looked at Howard's wife, and then he says, "Yes, absolutely." Then Howard poses for the photo shot for Vault Tech. This was the end of episode 3. If you liked it, give a thumbs up and subscribe my channel. It will help me a lot. Episode 2 has been detailedly explained. If you haven't watched it, kindly visit my channel. Stay tuned for the explanation of episode 4. Thanks for watching.